A Tyrannosaurus Rex taking a swim. Hollow air-filled bones and powerful hind limbs make T-Rex very effective swimmers. This is an adult male with his young family. His offspring are now just old enough to follow him on a journey to one of the many offshore islands that fringe. It's a short enough crossing, but it can still be a dangerous one. A mosasaur, a giant marine lizard, over twice the size of a tyrannosaur and weighing over 15 tons. Turtles are normally on a mosasaur's menu. But this brood would make a welcome snack. An adult T-Rex, even in water, could still defend itself very effectively. But the young must stay close. Tyrannosaurus Rex often... Now there are only 4. And the promise of food. Giant 2-ton turtles are here to nest. But this is the one that has drawn him here. It's dead, and the tyrannosaur has smelt its rotting body. If he can just get to the underbelly, he will have over 2,000 pounds of easy meat. T-Rex has the most powerful jaws in nature and can bite with the force of over 5 tons. The young are keen for a taste, but he's not sharing it. It's time for them to learn to hunt for themselves. But as the evening approaches, things start to change. The young T-Rex have been brought to an ideal training ground. Hatchling turtles are the perfect size. It pays for any hunter to be inquisitive. There's a lot to learn. And there's enough food here to satisfy both parent and young. And if all else fails, you can always steal supper from someone else. Tyrannosaurus Rex. This old male has just brought down a Triceratops. But in doing so, he's been injured. T-Rex are built for hunting large herbivores. And many of those have evolved heavy defensive weapons. Decades of battling armoured prey has scarred his body. One battle even cost him the tip of his tail. These new injuries are more serious. River water could help to clean his wounds. He stands a good chance of living to fight another day. Another T-Rex. A stranger. But this newcomer has a different smell. It's a female. She's younger and smaller. But nonetheless, she might also be a rival. He, however, makes it clear that he's not interested in fighting. He would prefer to mate. She seems to approve. The facial area of a tyrannosaur is very sensitive to touch. And they nuzzle. His great size and his battle scars are evidence that he is a survivor. And that perhaps in her eyes makes him an attractive partner. So they stay together, and in the coming weeks, they mate frequently. Eventually, she'll lay up to 15 eggs. And with them comes the promise of the next generation. T-Rex. The most powerful land predators on the planet. They usually ambush their prey. This is not the right time to attack. Now, the odds switch in favor of the predators. Tyrannosaurs have the largest eyes of any dinosaur. And they're able to move through the forest in near silence, thanks to cushioned pads on their feet. To catch one needs cunning. Each of the hunters carefully moves into position. Then one deliberately makes a noise. The Edmontosaurs are alarmed. They now know hunters are close, but they don't know exactly where they are. Time to spring the trap. One T-Rex rushes out. The T-Rex is waiting in ambush. Perfectly executed plan by one of the greatest land predators that have ever lived. Tyrannosaurus Rex. North America's top predator. With his 6-inch long teeth, tearing through an alamosaur's tough skin is not a problem. T-Rex might be able to bully troodontids, but a carcass as big as this soon attracts more formidable competition. from its 6-foot-long beak could easily cost T-Rex an eye. Even so, it seems that he's not going to back down. But the arrival of a second changes the odds. After all, 2 beaks are deadlier than 1. For T-Rex, this is now too dangerous. Some fights just aren't worth the risk.